OS X uses something called data detectors. As we go our daily business, we gather data from a number of sources, things like phone numbers, physical addresses, internet addresses, email addresses, events information. All of these kinds of things are these little pieces of data that we gather, and usually we end up reusing that data somewhere else later. For example, receiving an email from a person, probably you may want to save that email address in your contacts so that you can contact that person at a later time without having to go and look for that original email. Now, those little bits of data, OS X refers to them as data detectors. And they're very cool because the operating system, what it does is it actually analyzes the data, and based on a number of patterns, it takes that data and guesses what it is, making it very, very easy to grab that data. I'll give you an example with this email. I got this email from one of my students, and it contains a lot of information. It contains a web address, it contains a physical address, it contains a meeting time, and it contains a phone number. Now, all of these data can be gathered thanks to OS X data detectors. Some of them are actually quite straightforward. For example, the web address, it already has a blue link. And when I roll over, you get this pop-up menu or this little disclosure triangle. If you click on the disclosure triangle, OS X figures that it's a web address, and it actually loads the content of a web address in a preview window or in a quick look window right into Mail. So I don't even have to launch Safari to display the contents of that web address.